Let's go. Let's go, bro. Come on. Just throw hard. Don't try to aim it. Let's go. Finish. That way. Battle, let's go. Finish strong. Come on, 3-2.
Way to battle.
One pitch right here, buddy. Best pitch.
Yeah, here we go. Have you got any baseballs in there? Larry. Run it out, Lex. Run it out.
Good job, Jess. Nice scoop. There you go.
Come on, guys. Don't swing it down. Leave that up. Hold on.
What happened? Roll it. Let's go, guys. Come on. Come on, Carson. Finish strong, buddy. Take your time. Finish. Here we go. Let's go. Finish.
Here we go. Come on.
Good pitch. Get it down, Carson. Here we go.
Come on.
Throw hard. Nice hit. That way, Coop! Hey, one more, Carson.
Let's one more.
Two outs, guys. One or two, let's go. Take an easy one. Don't try to throw it 100 feet to first base. Right, Jim? That way, Cars.
Nick! Come back to our game. Oh.
Go get it. Out of ball?
Baseball!
Pull one in.
Just throw it in. Throw it in. Hell. Too slow. Yeah, that's good ball. That's solid.
One more, Cars. Let's go.
Let's go right now. Finish strong, 4. Here we go, Nate. Here we go, Bull. Good pitch. Here we go.
What is he throwing?
Tell Lance and
There you go. Ooh. You're good.
Here we go, Cars. Come on.
Let.
Come on, guys, make a play. Any base. Let's go. Bull's waiting.
Keep it down, Cars. There you go.
Right there, kid.
All the way up.
I don't want one to drop into Nick.
I thought I saw your mom here.
Oh. Got him.
Got it. Out of babe, skid. That's game.
Nice, guys.
Out of way, skid. Out of way, skid.
Let's go.
Come on, rock and roll. Okay, let's be respectful. Okay, let's go, let's be respectful. Let's go.
Let's go get a half five instead.
Come on.
I almost didn't get that full game.
Austin,
Where the game hits.
Dad, can I come?
Yeah, first.
What's it? Text it in? Huh? You gonna text it in the score?
Yeah.
Thanks, bud.
Thanks, bud.
Thanks.
That would have been a good old cross.
We go, Brian.
Dad.
Got enough liquids in there?
That's good.
Clean up your garbage, guys. Please.
Hey, Monday, do you want to trade?
that like 5-12 games?
Hey, I'm coming.
You want to trade? I'll trade you for it. They've got to do 18s and 12s. There should be some 15 on Monday. You want to? I'll tell Sparky. Oh man, wait. Huh? Heber? It's at the old complex in Heber. The city complex up here. He'll give you gas. He gives you gas. For going out far. He always gives me gas. So you don't want to trade? You bet. Alright, good luck. Yankees are going to piss this game away. 17-13 now. And Boston's got guys at second and third. Yeah, as soon as we can. We're behind.
Yeah, we're ready to go. Hey! We're ready to go, guys! check the schedule again. But this thing won't come out. It says time change, schedule change, but it won't come out. Hey guys, we're going in 3 minutes.
Outlaw Baseball is live on the radio at KNYN and online at mylocalradio.com. It's another season of Wyoming AA Legion Baseball. Follow the American Legion Post 41 Evanston Outlaws throughout the summer months as we bring you live video and play-by-play coverage. Today's broadcast is being brought to you in part by Trona Valley Federal Credit Union, mylocalradio.com, Best Western Dunmore Inn and Legal Tender Restaurant, West Star Printing, Rocky Mountain Sign, Rocky Mountain Yeti, Seavers Jewelers, Ellingford Brothers, Bear River Dental, The Lumberyard, Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet, Mountain West Business Solutions, Plains Tire, Landmark Plumbing and Heating, Joe's Modern Cleaners, Wyoming Dental Specialties, Uinta County School District No. 1, T-Bar-S Body Shop, Dr. McKay Frankham DDS, Evanston Regional Hospital, Flex Fitness, Kazines, Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau, Superior Rental, and the Gun Room. With first pitch quickly approaching, let's head to the booth.
Good afternoon. Welcome back to Orem High School, the home of the Tigers, where today the Outlaws wrap up Saturday's games, at least for themselves, against the Utah Xtreme. It's Xtreme, no E at the beginning of Xtreme. A group of guys that have played against each other for a number of years. There's guys from Spanish Fork and from as far south as Spanish Fork, ranging up to up north, the Salt Lake area as well on this Utah Xtreme team. They're 2-0 so far. They dominated 10-1 in a victory against Wasatch yesterday. And Evanston has not played Wasatch at this tournament. Xtreme also beat the Titans, who Evanston lost to today 4-3. Xtreme beat them 7-1. It's a very good Xtreme team. They've got some guys who have played college ball and are back for the summer. 18U, of course. So just like American Legion, you got guys that may have been graduated for a year and are back to play another year of baseball. Also some guys who've committed to play some college ball. So a tough opponent for the Outlaws today. We'll give you the lineups and get things rolling in just a bit on this First Bank of Evanston presentation of Outlaws baseball on the Big Dog and mylocalradio.com.
Keeping the draperies in your home clean is one way you can cut down on dust and allergens in the air you breathe. The professionals at Joe's Modern Cleaners and Laundromat understand that draperies are an investment. They have special equipment that prevents your drapes from shrinking or changing shape when you have them dry cleaned. So when you are cleaning your house, don't forget the drapes. For all your dry cleaning, visit Joe's Modern Cleaners and Laundromat, 624 West Cheyenne Drive in the Frontier Square. And don't forget, bring all your clothes to Joe's.
One of the biggest challenges we face when it comes to regular exercise is finding time to get to the gym. This is Kim Carden, owner of Flex Fitness Gym. I've got great news. Now you can work out whenever it's convenient for you. The Flex Fitness Gym in Evanston is open 24/7 for members. With keycard access, you can work out in our safe, clean gym using our professional equipment when it's most convenient for you. Don't let time hold you back anymore. Visit Flex Fitness today, 100 Yellow Creek Road, right next to Smith's in Evanston.
As one of the region's most visited websites, mylocalradio.com is here to serve you. Catch up on local and regional news and information. Buy, sell, or trade your good used items on the radio classifieds. Stream your favorite music all day, every day, or catch our live coverage of your high school teams in action, all on mylocalradio.com. Like us on Facebook so you never miss a giveaway, and visit mylocalradio.com today to stream it all live.
My name is Dr. Micah Pullins. I'm an orthopedic surgeon at Evanston Regional Hospital. I perform total hip, total knee, and total shoulder replacement. The huge majority of patients of mine that have undergone total joint replacement have been dealing with pain and disability for many years. After joint replacement and recovery, patients are back to doing the activities that they want to do.
Outlaws 1-2 so far this weekend at 15-17 overall. A win yesterday, 11-2. They dominated a team from Bountiful area, the Utah Reds, and that team just bounced Park City. I think 10-3 was the final score just a few minutes ago. Outlaws then followed that up with a close loss, 7-6 against Park City last night, and a close one this morning. Outlaws came from behind, down 3-1. They scored 2 in the top of the 7th to tie it up at 3 before the Cache Valley Titans scored a run in the bottom of the 7th to earn the win 4-3. Outlaws have outscored their opponents 20-13 in the last 3 games, but that, of course, is not as important as the fact that they've been outscored twice and have scored won one game. Now, there's an outside chance if the Outlaws can beat the Utah Xtreme this afternoon. There's an outside chance that Evanston would make tournament play on Monday. Games would be at either 10 or noon is the semifinal, and then the championship game is at 2 o'clock. But again, as I said, it's an outside chance. Generally, you've got to go 4-0 would make there's 2 brackets, so 4-0 would put you in first place in one side of the pool, and then teams that go 3-1 would probably make number 2. Now, knowing that Park City lost to Bountiful and that Evanston beat Bountiful, Cache Valley Titans probably in the driver's seat if they can win their second game today, or if they did win their second game today. That was going on actually started at 12:30 when the Outlaws were finishing up their game and then traveling over to here to play the Utah Xtreme. Bottom line is the Outlaws have got to win today to have any hope of playing Monday. If they lose, they won't be in Monday. If they win, they still might not be in Monday. Danny Gonzalez to lead things off for the Utah Xtreme. He's a right-handed hitter, and he takes ball 1 outside. Outlaws defensively will have Chris Perriman on the mound, Reed Gross behind the dish. First base is Gus Allred. Second base, Brennan Thompson. Gonzalez skies one high out of play over the third base dugout. Shortstop is Seth Lloyd, and Jagger Mitchell is, Jagger behind the plate to start this game. And it looks like, that is Jagger behind the plate. And Reed Gross at third for the time being. Gonzalez lets one go by for ball 2, then fouls another one up to the netting for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. We've seen Jagger and Reed take turns. Pitch inside. Gonzalez tries to get out of the way, but hits him in the backside. He's hit by the pitch. Chris Perriman has thrown just, I think, 9 innings of pitching this season. He's been about between 9 to 20 pitches, or 9 to 20 innings per season the last couple of years. Brings Kyson Stein to the plate. Number 0 hits left with a man on first and nobody out. Scoreboard has not been reset. I might have to reset our own scoreboard and get that going here. Just for your sake at home, if you're watching, bear with me here as I bring up the scoreboard from our earlier game, and I'll update that as we go along. A foul ball for Stein. He's down 0-1 in the count. Gonzalez going. Stein hits it high, deep, right field. Going back and to the warning track to make the catch is Kendall Cummings. Stein just got a little too much air underneath that, or it's a 2-run shot. Instead, it's a fly out to right field. 1 down. Man did not tag. He just took off for second, and so he had to come back. To first. Brings Tay Newman to the plate, number 14. Pickoff move to first. He's back in safe. All right, so I'm going to have to switch those teams as the Outlaws are the home in this one. I'd imagine that's something something along the lines of, hey, Chris, don't worry about the runner. Let's focus on the batter. Tay Newman at the plate. He's from Spanish Fork, Adon, just down the road. Swings and misses. Strike one. I've got no balls, 1 strike on Newman. Gonzalez on second. Keisenstein flew out to right. On deck, Preston Bird. Finished the outfield, the fielding defensive lineup for the Outlaws as Perriman misses just high to Newman. Mentioned infield at first base, Gus Allred. Brandon Thompson at second, Seth Lloyd at short, and it's Raid Gross at third. Perriman winds, delivers down the third base line. A nice, strong ground ball that stays fair. Casey Perriman comes in, picks up, throws for second, and the throw just late. An RBI double for Tay Newman as Gonzalez comes around from second to score. Outfield for the Outlaws, Casey Perriman in left, Ryan Fisher in center, and Kendall Cummings in right. Preston Bird to the plate, number 15, hits right. Looks like he's from Cottonwood High School. The C on his helmet looks like a Chicago Bears C, but in different color. One down and Xtreme leading 1-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. High fly ball, shallow center field. Fisher coming up, calls for it, calls again to make sure everybody knows and makes the catch. P8. That's 2 outs. Perriman looks back to second. Newman there. Takes his lead. Swing and a foul tip by Dalton Hodge. Two numbers 1 on this team, and I just gave the point to the wrong team. Let me fix that. Utah Xtreme leads 1-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Top of the first inning. Outlaws the home team. Perriman looks back at second base and delivers low and away to Hodge. On deck, Cade Perkins, number 7. Looks like he's from Cottonwood as well. 3 or 4 guys, maybe more, have the same Cottonwood. It's the colors of the Pittsburgh Pirates with the C of the Chicago Bears on the helmet. Batting right, Hodge takes ball 2 down in the dirt, hits Jagger and skips out toward first base. Easy steal for Tay Newman. Probably goes in the books as a wild pitch. That bounced out by the plate. 2 balls, 1 strike for Hodge. Gonzalez was hit by a pitch to lead off, came around to score. Hodge chases one in the dirt. He looks back, gets a little ribbing from his teammates in the dugout. I was talking to, I think it was Newman before the game. He said, no, we don't have a manager. We just some guys. We've played against each other. We've played with each other a little bit here and there. And a rip down the left field line. That'll score Newman in from third easily. Hodge digging for second, slides in safe. An RBI double for Dalton Hodge. And it's 2-0. Xtreme. Another bit of good hitting by the Xtreme. Tay Newman. As I said, I was talking with him before the game. Ground ball to second. Thompson bobbles it, but has time, throws to first and gets the out. So the Xtreme put in 2 runs on 2 base hits. No outlaw errors. And one runner left on base. It's 2-0 Xtreme on a First Bank presentation of Outlaws Baseball on the Big Dog and MyLocalRadio.com.
The best place to stay when you're in Casper, Wyoming is the Come On In Hotel and Suites. This beautiful log hotel offers 5 hot tubs, 1 pool, a fitness center, and fabulous indoor atrium. Offering jacuzzi and fireplace suites, the guest rooms are comfortable and relaxing. Plus, every stay includes a delicious extended continental breakfast. Whenever you're in Casper, stay at the best place. Come On In Hotel and Suites. Come on in today. Come On In Hotel and Suites, Casper.
Hello, this is Dr. McKay Frankham. As a dentist in Evanston for over 20 years now, my mission has always been to provide quality dental care for people of all ages at reasonable prices. I'm a detail-oriented person, and it's important to me to stay current on new dental procedures and protocols that can help my patients have the best experience and have the best results. Over the years, I've also worked to keep my overhead low so that I can pass those savings on to my patients. I believe everyone deserves quality dental care. Please call us today at 307-789-8910.
A 2-0 lead for the Utah Xtreme after 1 inning. They got 2 hits, 2 runs scored. Left 1 stranded, 17 pitches for Chris Perriman in just his 10th inning of work. He has a 4.667 ERA. On the mound is not Jordan Schneider, is Hunter Cornea, number 17, although not wearing number 17. No number 17 on the back of his jersey. He's from Jordan, a beat digger, is what it looks like. Bottom of the first. And Cornea, looks like we've got these guys. They said, I asked them for a lineup. They said, well, defensively, we're going to be in different positions every inning. So I didn't get positions. Let's go Gonzalez at third. And Cornea delivers down and in, strike 1 to Fisher. Good velocity on that pitch. Outlaws will have to try to catch up quick. Down and in, a little further, ball 1. Cornea, big, strong, left-handed pitcher. Doesn't waste much time. Kicks, delivers. Fisher rips it down the left field line, and it just stays fair. Ryan rounds first. He'll have a double easily, and it looks like he'll stop there with a stand-up 2-bagger to start things off. Behind the dish, I believe it's Jason Luke, the battery mate of Hunter Cornea. But again, as I mentioned, Tate Newman, I was talking with him before the game. I said, can I get where you guys will be playing defensively? He said, you know what, we're going to change every inning, so there's no point in letting you know, because it's going to change with each inning. At shortstop currently is Cade Perkins. You know that. At second base, Dax Newman. 3 guys in the outfield playing fairly shallow. Reed Gross swung at pitch 1, took pitch 2, high and away, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. A 2-0 lead for Xtreme on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Cornea winds and misses in. Ball 2 to Reed Gross, hitting .354 this season. Has scored 39 runs on the year, has 17 RBIs. Fisher has scored 38 times on the year. Those 2 have accounted for more runs than any other 2 combined. They are numbers 1 and 2 on runs scored for this Outlaws team. Gross takes ball 3 upstairs. And Cornea sets to deliver the 3-1. Low and in, ball 4. Gross takes his base. As I was talking with these guys before the game, I said, well, so can you at least tell me who's pitching? And Gonzalez goes, I don't know. Hunter, you want to pitch? Cornea goes, sure. It's pretty laid back. Just coming out to play, have some fun, play some ball. Here in the summer, Rocky Mountain School of Baseball Firecracker Tournament. Seth Lloyd to the plate. With 2 men on and no outs, it's lefty on lefty. Lloyd takes ball 1 down low from Cornea. Hunter looks back to the runners. Short leads for both. And delivers. High and away, ball 2 to Lloyd. Seth taps both edges of the plate and sets up. He likes to hug the plate. Sets up in tight from that left-handed batter's box. Lefty on lefty. Cornea delivers. And Seth rips it into right field, but right at the right fielder. Catch is made, 1 down. Line drive out to right. It was well hit, and the catch made by Carson Engroth from Cottonwood. So for now, Engroth is at right field. Brings Gus Allred to the plate, and he swings at a low breaking ball, bounced in the dirt. Coach Lloyd points to his eyes, says, Gus, you got to see it. 1 down, runners on first and second. Fisher doubled, Gross walked. Cornea delivers, high. Fastball, Allred lays off and lets it go. 369 average for Gus, 26 RBIs. Allred has 8 doubles and a triple this season. Some good power. Sets up and swings and misses. Again at something low that he could have probably laid off, would have been ball 3. Instead, a ball and 2 strikes. Allred, left-handed hitter. Cornea throws left, so it's lefty on lefty. Pitch, Gus swings hesitantly. Ball gets away from the catcher. First base not open, so Gus cannot run down and try to take first. But the pass ball allows Fisher to advance to third, Reed Cross to second, and Jagger Mitchell comes to the plate with a 333 average, 18 RBIs this season, and looking to put the Outlaws on the scoreboard. Evanston at 15-17 this season, 1-2 on the weekend, 11-2 win over the Reds yesterday. Cornea delivers and hits Jagger on the left upper arm. That was what happened in his final at-bat of the morning. I guess it was early afternoon today in the loss against Cache Valley Titans. So that brings Casey Perriman to the plate. Casey. No, that wasn't Jagger's final at-bat. That was in the 4th. Inside, ball 1 to Perriman. Jagger at first. Reed Gross at second. Ryan Fisher at third with 2 outs. Bases loaded. Evanston down 2-0. Perriman, healthy cut. Foul tips it back. He's got a 258 average, 16 RBIs, 23 runs scored. But Perriman needs to find a way to get on base. Casey, a 327 on-base percentage, has drawn 16 walks, or make it 6 walks this season. I added a 1 onto that number. Just 6 walks. He takes ball 2 outside. Part of the reasoning, probably a small part. Casey tall and thin. He's got a big strike zone. High and in, ball 3 to Perriman. He ducks away at the last second. A couple teammates say, hey, wear that. Wear it. Get on. 3 balls and a strike from Hunter Cornea. Outlaws take their leads. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Perriman takes ball 4 outside. He didn't realize it was ball 4. He stands there for a sec. The umpire says, take your base, son. And he does. Perriman earns an RBI with that walk. Oops. And the Outlaws are on the board, trailing 1-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Ryan Fisher comes around to score. Gross to third. Mitchell to second. Cornea winds and misses in to Kendall Cummings. Kendall has lifted his average to 294 for the season. Coming into the weekend, he was at 283, but he's had a good couple of days. Swings and misses, strike 1 on a low fastball from Hunter Cornea of Jordan. He's a beat digger, I assume. He's wearing the Jordan jersey, Jordan hat. Winds and just misses outside. Cornea sets, winds, delivers, swing and a miss. Strike 3. to Kendall Cummings. Gets him swinging. Outlaws strand 3, but they do get 1 across. 1 run. 1 base hit. No errors, and 3 runners left aboard. It's 2-1 Xtreme leads on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard on this First Bank presentation of Outlaws Baseball on the Big Dog and MyLocalRadio.com.
Members of Trona Valley Federal Credit Union feel confident that our staff has your best interest in mind, confident that we acknowledge your financial needs, confident that we are always working hard to provide the best rates, best products, and the best service the industry can offer, and confident that we will always work with you to help achieve your financial goals. Join Trona Valley Federal Credit Union today. TronaValley.com, member NCUA.
What do you do when you lose a tooth?
Put it under your pillow. Under my pillow. Like a treasure chest so you could put it in.
Why do you do that?
Because then the tooth fairy comes. For the tooth fairy. So the tooth fairy can come get them.
And then what happens?
I get money.
We may not be the tooth fairy, but we can still take care of your teeth. Bear River Dental in Evanston.
There is no job too small or too big. You'll find what you need at the Lumberyard in Evanston. We carry over 25,000 products under one roof. If we don't have it, we can order everything you need to finish every project, large or small. The Lumberyard also delivers. Make sure you always check the Lumberyard first. Excellent prices, great customer service, and quality products. Now you can even shop online at thelumberyard.com. The Lumberyard, 400 Front Street in Evanston.
Outlaws earned a couple of free bases in that top or the home half of the first inning. 2 free bases plus a hit batsman. But managed just 1 run, had the bases loaded with 1 out, and got a strikeout. We did get got a walk home. But Evanston trails 2-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Chris Perriman out for inning number 2, and Dawson Lee leads off. Lee, the second of guys on this Xtreme team wearing number 1. He pops one high into right field. Cummings drifts to his left and makes the catch. No, that's Casey Perriman in right now. We've moved things around just a bit. It may be Cummings. It's still Fisher in center, so I think Cummings and Casey just switched spots. That was Casey in right that made the catch. One down. That was Dawson Lee. This is Jason Luke, and he takes ball 1 up high from Perriman. Chris Wines delivers in the dirt, ball 2. Jason Luke, number 16, looks like he's from Cottonwood as well, headed to Seattle University in the fall to play baseball. He's a left-handed hitter. Nobody on, 1 down. And ball 3, high and in. He gets the green light. No coach, but one of his teammates from the dugout just calls out, green light. And he doesn't need the green light. It's a 4-pitch walk. That one way upstairs. An easy eye for Jason Luke, and he's on first with 1 down. Brings Dax Newman to the plate. Yeah, Dax Newman, Tay Newman. Dax hits right. Tall, lanky, right-handed hitter from Spanish Fork, Adon. Very storied history in baseball for Spanish Fork. Newman takes ball 1. Spanish Fork has been, for many, many years, the program other teams have tried to match in Utah, northern Utah, Utah Valley, wherever you want to specify that. Spanish Fork has been what Alabama is now in college football. 2 balls to Dax Newman. He's a tall right-hander, so you go up on him, you're getting up there. Perriman delivers. Newman grounds it back up the middle. Double play opportunity. Seth Lloyd to second. No time. Thompson throws. Good dig by Allred to stop it. and keep it in front of him. Luke is gunned down at second on a 6-3 fielder's choice. Dax Newman's on first with 2 outs. Carson Angaroth to the plate. Carson, his dad just came up and gave me a little information. I'm going to tell him thanks. Carson Angaroth next week headed out to New York for the U.S. Merchant Marine Academy. He's a right-handed, tall batter. This pitch gets away from Jagger, who's still behind the plate. Gross at third, and that allows Newman to take second base. With a low pitch. From Chris Perriman. Outlaws call him Durf. Durf on the mound. Nice afternoon at Orem High School, Tigers Field. Perriman delivers high, ball 2. We saw Kyson Stein hit it deep to right field. Out in right, it's 320 down the line, 330 down the line and left, and 360 straight away. Not expecting to see a home run, but wouldn't be surprised from the caliber of players that is on this Xtreme team. Angaroth pops one up to the netting. Got at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of the 11 guys playing or heading to play college ball. Two balls and a strike for Angaroth. Strong right-handed hitter. Takes ball 3 down low. First base is open as Dax Newman hit into a fielder's choice and then stole second. Perriman looks back to second. Short lead for Newman. Pitch high, ball 4. A 5-pitch walk puts Angaroth on the bags. 2-1. Xtreme leads the Outlaws on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard, and Hunter Cornea, the pitcher. Is that Hunter? No, that's not Hunter Cornea. That's somebody else. Maybe somebody else pitching. Ball to this batter. That's what we'll go with for now. 1 ball, no strikes. Wide open stance. Then he steps in. A high pitch. That'll allow runners to advance. Newman to third. Angaroth to second. We may be back. No, that's not Danny Gonzalez. Trying to figure out who this batter is. Didn't have this individual in the lineup. This is not Hunter Cornea, who's I assumed had been pitching. So Perriman winds, delivers, hit down the third base line, a high hop into left field, and the man heading home. He'll score easily. Dax Newman from third, Angaroth around from second, showing some good speed. 2 runs in on that single by Hunter Cornea. He stretches it to a double on the throw. And Xtreme leads 4-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. That's the first base hit of the inning for this Xtreme team. Perriman winds and misses high and in to Danny Gonzalez up for the second time. Hit by a pitch in the first. He advanced to second on a balk and then scored on Tay Newman's double. Perriman needing to find the strike zone. Winds, delivers. Gonzalez pops it straight up down the first base side. Gus just a couple of feet out of room as it drifts out of play over a fence. 1 ball, 1 strike for Gonzalez. Hunter Cornea on second. I saw as he ran down the base path, he is wearing number 17. So I'm assuming we got somebody else pitching. Perriman misses outside. Ball 2 to Gonzalez. And Danny steps back in. Open stance. Not wide open, but he's open. Steps in and takes strike 2. Down low in the zone. Outside half. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 2 runs in here in the Visitors half of the second. Perriman pitches. Gonzalez pops it up. Back to the screen. Foul ball, and I've realized I needed to give a couple of runs to the Xtreme. I gave it to Evanston. So 4-1 is your score on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Perriman looks in. Fish the call. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Delivery to Gonzalez. Outside half, a bit low. Ball 3, full count. Gonzalez again hit by the pitch the last time up on a 2-2 count. Count is full. Perriman leaning in. Stands up, delivers, hit down the third base line. Reed Gross makes the catch on a line drive. L5 ends the inning, but not before the Xtreme. Put across 2 runs on 1 hit. No outlaw errors, and 1 runner left aboard. A couple of walks, though, give Evanston some trouble. 4-1 on this First Bank presentation of Outlaws Baseball on the Big Dog and MyLocalRadio.com.
If you're a person who enjoys comfort, affordability, and history, make sure you stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn the next time you're in Evanston, Wyoming. In 1957, retired FBI agent Jack Dub Mills purchased the 17-unit motel referred to as the Oasis of the West that was frequented by stars like Dolly Parton and Tanya Tucker. Today, when you stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn, you'll enjoy the history while you relax in one of the 165 ground-level rooms on 10 beautiful acres. Best Western Dunmar Inn. Reserve your rooms today, 307-789-3770.
Business cards are a powerful and inexpensive way to promote the goods and services you offer. You can design your own cards or have the professionals at Westar Printing design your business cards. Now with same-day and next-day turnaround on all business card printing, you don't have to wait. Get your business cards today. Professional quality, inexpensive prices, and quick turnaround. Visit Westar Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston, across from the library. Westar Printing, 307-789-5202.
Back at Tigers Field in Orem, Ryan Steinekert here as the Evanston Outlaws take on the Utah Xtreme Ball Club. And Xtreme leads 4-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. I'd been saying that Hunter Cornea was pitching, last-minute change before game time, and it's Kyson Stein. He started and is out there for a second inning of work. Hunter Cornea at first base currently. Looks like guys moved one position over in reverse direction. If you're counting positions, you got pitcher at 1, catcher 2. Catcher looks like is that Jason Newman still? I don't think so. Different guy, but it was Hunter Cornea at second. No, it was Dax Newman at second, so not quite a straight shift over. Dalton Hodge is in center. Danny Gonzalez is at short. We've got Tay Newman, I believe, at third base. Umpire making his way out of the dugout. They got a couple extra balls that were fouled off. And Outlaws will lead off with Brendan Thompson. Then we'll have, it'll be the 8, 9, 10 hitters. Thompson, Chris Perriman, and then Jordan Schneider, the extra hitter, in the lineup. Bottom of the second inning. Stein delivers outside corner, strike 1. Stein with good velocity, that left-handed pitcher. Winds and misses down in the dirt, ball 1. Had a little trouble hitting his spots, 25 pitches in that first inning. Walked 2 Outlaws, plus hit Jagger Mitchell. That's the second time that Jagger's been hit today. He was hit against the Cache Valley Titans. Stein delivers inside and just a bit off the plate. Ball 2, 2 balls, 1 strike for Thompson. Brendan hitting .281, 21 RBIs, 28 runs scored. And pops one straight up down the third base line. This may drift. Yeah, it does drift to the top of the netting. Luckily for Brendan. He's got a .418 on base percentage, 19 walks, but has been struggling a bit lately. Did hit a crucial single, part of Evanston's comeback this morning, a 2-run rally in the 7th that kept things alive against Cache Valley. 2-2 count for Brendan. And takes ball 3, down on the plate. Full count for Thompson. Stein winds, delivers. Thompson chops it high toward first, scooped up and stepped on the bag. That was Hunter Cornea making the play, a 3 unassisted, 1 down. Brings Chris Perriman to the plate. Chris, first at bat of the game. In the game earlier today against Cache Valley, went 0 for 2, was hit by a pitch in the 7th and came around to score, but struck out swinging and struck out swinging. Takes ball 1 just a bit high from Stein. Geisen working fast. The kick, the delivery, right down the pipe. Strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Lefty on righty. Perriman hits right. The pitch, and Perriman lays down a bunt straight back at Stein. Scoops with the right, throws with the left, just in time, gets the out. 2 down on the bunt attempt by Perriman. Brings Jordan Schneider to the plate. No, that's not Jordan Schneider. There's another last-minute lineup change. We'll see if Jordan comes out in the on-deck circle. No, that's Ryan Fisher. This is Ethan Buse. So Ethan Buse in for Jordan Schneider. A last-minute sub. That's how they roll some of the time at this Rocky Mountain School Baseball Tournament. Normally you'd have to sub, step out of the batter's box, make a big deal of it. The umpire says, 10 in for 1. Got it, good, let's go. Swing and a miss, strike 1 for Buse. Stein inside corner, strike 2 to Buse. Ethan had a big time 2-run ground rule double as part of Evanston's comeback this morning that fell just short. Buse skies one high and shallow into right field, coming up and making the catch. Outlaws go down 1-2-3. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on. 4-1, Utah Xtreme leads on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard on this First Bank of Evanston presentation of Outlaws baseball on the Big Dog and MyLocalRadio.com. If you've struggled to get a vehicle because of some bumps in your credit, then come to the all-new Rocky Mountain Yeti Auto Group. We have over 20 different lenders ready to help you reestablish your credit with a quality new or pre-owned vehicle. Good credit, bad credit, bankruptcy? Let the new Rocky Mountain Yeti Auto Group try to help you. Call our credit hotline today and ask for Jeff or Dave to get pre-approved for your next vehicle. Call 307-789-3151 today. Rocky Mountain Yeti, legend driven.
Superior Rental is Evanston's only full-service rental equipment store. We have what you need to get the job done. Backhoes, trenchers, excavators, air compressors, jackhammers, concrete tools, hammer drills, aerators, tillers, power rakes, forklifts, log splitters, tables and chairs, popcorn, snow cone, and cotton candy machines. All right, you get the picture. You don't have to own when you can rent from Superior Rental, 371 Prospector Drive in Evanston.
Serving Wyoming since 1941, Plains Tire is Wyoming's oldest and largest tire dealer with great locations throughout the state. They'll get you the right tires and offer the best results for your vehicle at the lowest prices, guaranteed. Plus, you can go to any Plains Tire Pro dealer with their nationwide warranty service. And check out their Plains Tire phone app.
Come down and see us at Plains Tires on 157 Bear River Drive for all your automotive needs. Hablamos también español.
Top of the 3rd inning, Outlaws trail 4-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. And to the plate, Kyson Stein. Kyson hits left. We've seen him pitching left as well, obviously. He's a college ball player for College of Southern Idaho. Strong left-handed batter and thrower. And healthy cut, but he's underneath it for strike 1, I believe. A ball and 2 strikes. Excuse me, 2 balls, 1 strike. On deck is Tay Newman. He RBI double his last time up. Perriman on the mound, nobody on, no outs, top of the 3rd. Ball misses, low and out. He steps back in, Stein, and takes a ball just outside. Does that put us at full count, 3-2? Perriman winds, delivers. Stein fouls it back. And that hit off of Reed Gross's, is it his left arm? The foul tip out back off his arm. So you got Gross back behind the plate and Mitchell at third. Outfield, the rest of the defensive lineup. Seth at short, Thompson at second, Gus Allred at first. Looks like they're looking at his forearm where the ball hit. Fisher remains in center. Casey Perriman in right, Kendall Cummings in left. And Reed says, man, too much pain. He's got to get out from his catcher position. Having a hard time closing his hand. He's stretching fingers a little bit. So during this quick catcher's change, we'll take a quick break. Be right back on a First Bank presentation of Outlaws Baseball on the Big Dog and MyLocalRadio.com.
We're here to help strengthen our community. Yes, that's right. At Trona Valley Federal Credit Union, we take pride in belonging to our community. We encourage people of every race, gender, and belief to come together and give their all towards the betterment of our community. It's about people helping people. When you join our credit union, you also join a movement. At Trona Valley, we are thankful for our members, member NCUA, trust NCUA, a credit union system that is safe, sound, and secure.
Well, as soon as I hit that commercial break, Reed said, I'm okay. Perriman delivered, and Keisenstein took it yard, right side, over the right field fence. He gets himself for the RBI, the run scored, all in one swing. So Keisenstein goes deep with the wood bat. He's on his way to College of Southern Idaho to play baseball. Part of a Jordan team that in 5A Utah baseball, I believe took second place in the state tournament. Cottonwood won the state championship, and a few of these guys a big part of that state championship. Tay Newman to the plate. 1 run in, no outs. A high pitch got Newman on the helmet, and it knocks his helmet off. Perriman makes his way in, and he looks a little shook. Newman walks his way slowly down to first. So Reed Gross decides to stay behind the dish. Newman, they're going to talk with him a little bit, make sure he's okay. Got him on the back of the head and the helmet. Chad Thompson and Chris Perriman, along with Reed Gross, a little bit of a conference while they make sure that Newman is all right. 5-1 is the score. Utah Xtreme leads on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. And Preston Bird from Cottonwood comes up to the plate. Bird plays baseball for the College of Southern, or on his way to play baseball for the College of Southern Nevada next year. Wide stance, legs far apart, and he'll take ball 1 up high from Perriman. 5-1 lead for Utah Xtreme on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. This is a team of all-stars from Utah Valley, from as far south as Utah Valley to up north, Cottonwood. Throw down to first, and Newman back in safe on ball 2 that was outside. Gross behind the plate. Outlaws awaiting. Perriman, not too concerned with Newman at first. Delivers, and Bird fouls it straight back to the screen. 2 balls and a strike for Preston Bird. He flew out to center field in his first at bat. He looks like a guy that's strong enough to swing for the fence, and I think that's what he was doing in the first inning when he got underneath it too much and popped out to center. Perriman winds, delivers, and there's a high fly ball to deep left field. Outlaws going back, and that one's gone. Second home run of the inning. This one a 2-run shot by Preston Bird. So he'll score and take that long, slow, tasty jog around the bases. 2 RBIs for Bird on that tater. Make it 7-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. In the top of the third, and Perriman may be finished. I think he just said, I'm done. The Outlaws will bring Kendall Cummings in from right. We'll see how things all shake out. Chris Merriman, you can close the book on him. 2 full innings pitched. Let's see. Let me add this up real quick. That's 2 hits, 3 runs so far in this inning. So 5 hits, 7 runs. I think all of them earned. Walked, let's see, walked 1, plus he hit 2. Didn't strike anybody out. Oh, walked 2. My mistake. 2 home runs given up. On to the mound is indeed Kendall Cummings. While he warms up, we'll take a quick break and be right back on this First Bank of Evanston presentation of Outlaws Baseball on the Big Dog and MyLocalRadio.com.
No matter what you need to have printed, Weststar Printing is the place you want to have it done. Calendars, letterhead, envelopes, brochures, books, posters, vinyl banners, business forms, announcements, wedding invitations, and business cards are just a few examples. You can also have your favorite family photos printed on canvas or placed into a personalized family photo calendar. You will want to do business with Weststar Printing. Stop in today. Weststar Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston.
When you have your vehicle serviced by the experienced, certified technicians at Rocky Mountain Yeti, you'll have a legendary experience. With a comfortable customer waiting area, you can watch the big screen television or use the free Wi-Fi while you enjoy free hot waffles with ice cream. Our professional technicians work on all makes and models and handle everything from routine service to major repair. Stop in today, 100 Wasatch Road, Evanston. Visit www.yetiauto.group. Rocky Mountain Yeti, legend driven. So some defensive alignment movements for the Outlaws. Looks like Ross is heading out to left field. Who's going to third? Jagger's getting dressed to play catcher for the Outlaws. Oh, Ryan Fisher is moving to third. Chris Perriman into center field. Casey Perriman stays in right. Allred at first. Thompson at second. Lloyd at short. And again, Mitchell at behind the plate. Kendall Cummings coming to pitch. He's thrown 1 inning this season. Has a 0.00 ERA. Has walked 1, struck out 1, but again, just 1 inning of work. And he'll have his work cut out for him here. Dalton Hodge, an RBI double in his first at bat in the first inning. No outs in the top of the third. 3 runs already in on 2 home runs by Utah Xtreme, leading 7-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Cummings up onto the rubber with nobody on. Big right-handed hitter is Dalton Hodge, and he takes strike 1. Hodge committed to play for Salt Lake Community College. His twin brother Porter was recently just past Major League Baseball draft, was drafted by the Cubs. He rips one down the third baseline foul, and the count is 0-2. Porter's already reported and is in workouts with the Chicago Cubs currently. Twin brother of Dalton Hodge, who is at bat. One of the stars of the Cottonwood team that took 5A state championship this past spring. No extra baseballs, so they wait for that one to be retrieved. Cummings with an 0-2 count. on Dalton Hodge, who hit an RBI double his last time up. The next batter grounded to second, so Hodge didn't get past second base. Cummings throws one in the dirt, ball one, a ball and 2 strikes for Hodge. Big right-handed hitter. 2 of the last 3 batters, Preston Bird, a 2-run homer, and Kyson Stein, 2 batters before that, a solo shot over the right field fence. Cummings winds, delivers, misses high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Cummings, a young outlaw, in just his 2nd inning of work, pitching at the Double-A, well, as at the Legion level. Just misses Dalton inside. Hodge turned away from it and just missed the back of his jersey. So the count up to full. It was 0-2. Now 3 straight balls. Hodge rips it into center field. 1 hop. Perriman picks it up off 2 hops. And Hodge, with a single, is on board safely. Cade Perkins to the plate. They do have a 9-run rule after 5 innings. We're in the top of the 3rd, and Xtreme leads 7-1. Cade Perkins to the plate. Perkins hits left. There's number 7, also part of that Cottonwood team that took the state championship and will play baseball at Salt Lake Community College this coming year. Cummings glances to first, delivers, and hits the outside corner for strike 1. Steps back in. Cummings leaning in, looks over at Hodge on first. Short lead for Hodge. He inches back just a touch. And the pitch, pop up, shallow left field. Gross coming up, drifting forward, settles and makes the catch. 1 down. With a runner on first, Dalton Hodge. Dawson Lee to the plate. Number 1. Dawson hits right in his last at bat, flew out to right field, got underneath one and popped it up. 1 down. Cummings looks to first. He's allowed a hit and one pop out so far. Jagger throws to second. Hodge in safe though. Got a nice jump. The throw was right on target, but Hodge, a little too much speed, steals second base. So a runner in scoring position. And the pitch, I believe, was ball 1. Cummings winds and delivers outside. Two balls, no strikes for Dawson Lee. Number 7 hitter in the lineup. This Xtreme team is batting 11 guys. Ball 3 up high from Cummings. First base open with 1 down and a 7-1 lead on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard for Utah Xtreme. Outlaws stranded 3 runners last time up. They had the bases loaded. In the first inning, rather. Down to third. Hodge steals third base. Dawson Lee took strike 1 on a 3-0 count. So now the count at 3 balls, 1 strike. Hodge at third. He stole second, stole third after singling. Lee awaits. Right-handed hitter. Cummings misses way up high. Ball 4. A 5-pitch walk. Brings Jason Luke to the plate. Jason, a 4-pitch walk in his first at-bat in the second. Right-handed hitter. He's going to play baseball at Seattle University in college. And as I mentioned, hits left, so it's righty on lefty. Cummings throws right. Kendall leans in, has 1 out with runners on the corners. Winds, delivers, and misses high and out. Ball 1. Chad Thompson talking with Coach Lloyd about maybe some of the mechanics of Cummings. Brings an elbow high and delivers the pitch and just misses outside. Cummings leans back in. Hodge at third. Dawson Lee at first, a short lead. Cummings delivers high and outside, and his release point just too high. Tigers field. Xtreme leads 7-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. They beat Wasatch yesterday 10-0. They beat the Titans, Cache Valley Titans, 7-1 yesterday. 4-pitch walk to Jason Luke. Just hold that bat on the shoulder. The bases are loaded with 1 out, and Dax Newman to the plate. Ryan Fisher asks for time, and this may be a, hey buddy, don't worry about it. Just keep throwing strikes, or it may be something to do with his mechanics. Now, Ryan holding the glove over his mouth. He doesn't want the Xtreme guys to see what he's saying. Taps him with the glove and tells him to throw strikes, don't worry about it, I imagine. Dax Newman at the plate, grounded into a 6-3 fielder's choice, but then came around to score in the second inning. Gus playing in tight and Fisher in tight on the corners at first and third, respectively. Newman, a right-handed hitter, and he takes ball 1 high and in. Cummings rearing back and throwing hard, but not finding the strike zone. Back up to the rubber with the bases loaded and 1 down. Cummings kicks, delivers right down the pipe. Good pitch, strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike for Dax Newman. On deck, Carson Angeroth, who's part of the Cottonwood team. That I'll tell you a little bit more about how he did in the semifinals and championship when he gets up to the plate. Swing and a foul tip back to the backstop. 1 ball, 2 strikes for Dax Newman. One of the Spanish Fork Dons, 2 Dons on this team, Dax and Tay Newman. Cummings winds, delivers the 1-2, and misses low. Ball 2. Count even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Gross out in left field, not a spot we see him play that often. He got hit in the forearm on a foul tip ball. Cummings winds and delivers the 2-2, foul tip back to the screen again. And initially, Reed was saying, I got to stop, but then he played catcher a little bit longer. And then a moment later, took the opportunity as the Outlaws had a pitching change. Gross moved out to left field, and Jagger Mitchell took his spot behind the plate. The 2-2 pitch. Hodge is coming home. Jagger lobs it, not in time. So Hodge scores to make it 8-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Xtreme with the lead. Dawson Lee moves to third. Jason Luke over to second base. Takes away the force and a double play opportunity, at least a conventional double play opportunity. It was also ball 3 for Newman. Full count. This one's in the dirt. Takes a good bounce back to Jagger, so Lee will stay put at third. That forces Luke to stay put at second, and Dax Newman fills the hole at first. Back to the same situation with the bases loaded and 1 down. The third walk issued this inning. 3 in a row by Cummings after allowing a single and then a pop out to left field. Angeroth takes ball 1 a bit high. He came in relief in the semifinals and the finals of state championship play this past spring for Cottonwood High School and was the winning pitcher in the semis and the finals. Angeroth skies 1 high down the third base line. This is foul territory, but Gross has a beat on it. Slides, but can't quite make the catch in foul territory, and Angeroth will get to head back to the batter's box, pick up his bat, and do it all over again. Angeroth headed to next week, the U.S. Merchant Marine Academy to play baseball. He steps back into the batter's box. He's a right-handed hitter, tall, athletic-looking build, and he's got an even count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases loaded with 1 down. Top of the third, Cummings winds and delivers, and Angeroth chases 1 high, fouls it back to the screen off the helmet of Jagger Mitchell, the catcher. A ball and 2 strikes on Angeroth. Cummings on the mound. Winds and delivers. Engroth back up the middle. Seth bobbles it, lobs to Thompson at second. It was not in time because of the bobble. Dawson Lee scores from third. Jason Luke over to third. Dax Newman on to second, and Engroth gets the RBI there because there was only one out. But an E6 has the bases still loaded with just one out, and Hunter Cornea to the plate. Hunter batted, I thought he batted left his last time up. He'll bat right. Singled. There was a 2-run single back in the second. And has a chance to do more of the same here if he gets strikes. That's ball 1 up high. Still just 3 hits in the inning, but 5 runs have come across. Cornea takes ball 2. 9-1 game in the visitors' half of the third inning. Allred playing tight at first. With the bases loaded. Cummings delivers outside half, strike 1. Xtreme scored 2 in the first, 2 in the second, but a lopsided third, including 2 home runs. Low and away, ball 1. That was those home runs were hit off of Perriman. Kendall Cummings came in, allowed a single, then got a pop up to left field before 3 consecutive walks and then an error. Kept the inning alive for Xtreme. Cummings winds and strike 2. A high change-up, it looked like, off-speed pitch. Fills the count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. High fly line drive ball into center field and over the head of Perriman. That one went about 340 feet, just a few feet short of the 360 in center. A double that clears the bases except for Hunter Cornea. 3-run score to make it 12-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. And Hunter Cornea with 5 RBIs on 2 base hits, a double and a single. And that brings Jason Lloyd, Outlaws coach, out of the dugout. He says, Kendall, nice job. You're done. With 1 out. Let's see, Jason Luke scored from third. Dax Newman from second. Carson Engroth around from first. That's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 runs in the inning on 3 base hits, but 3 walks and an E6 have allowed the inning to continue. Looks like the Outlaws will bring Casey Perriman into pitch. We'll take a look at that when we return on this First Bank of Evanston presentation of Outlaws Baseball on the Big Dog and MyLocalRadio.com.
If you're a person who enjoys comfort, affordability, and history, make sure you stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn the next time you're in Evanston, Wyoming. In 1957, retired FBI agent Jack Dub Mills purchased the 17-unit motel referred to as the Oasis of the West that was frequented by stars like Dolly Parton and Tanya Tucker. Today, when you stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn, you'll enjoy the history while you relax in one of the 165 ground-level rooms on 10 beautiful acres. Best Western Dunmar Inn. Reserve your rooms today, 307-789-3770.
For generations, gun ownership has been an important part of our heritage. At the Gun Room in Evanston, you'll find a large selection of quality firearms. Everything from personal protection handguns to hunting rifles and shotguns. With a wide selection of hunting gear, ammo, optics, and apparel, we have what you need. Ask about our 90-day layaway program. And remember, success on the range and in the field starts at the Gun Room. Call today, 307-789-2677.
The best place to stay when you're in Casper, Wyoming is the Come On In Hotel and Suites. This beautiful log hotel offers 5 hot tubs, 1 pool, a fitness center, and fabulous indoor atrium. Offering jacuzzi and fireplace suites, the guest rooms are comfortable and relaxing. Plus, every stay includes a delicious extended continental breakfast. Whenever you're in Casper, stay at the best place. Come On In Hotel and Suites. Come on in today. Come On In Hotel and Suites, Casper.
Does your time at the dental office feel like this? Or
like this. At Bear River Dental, we do everything we can to help your time at the dental office feel more like this. Call Bear River Dental today at 307-789-5608 to have a dental experience like this. That's Bear River Dental at 307-789-5608. We'll treat you well.
Casey Perriman on the mound. He and Kendall Cummings switch spots right to the mound to right field. Cummings' day is done, but he's not quite off the hook as Casey Perriman delivers down low to Danny Gonzalez, the 12th batter of the inning. Xtreme batting 11 guys in their lineup. Casey, a tall, lanky, left-handed pitcher, and Gonzalez swings hard, fouls it to the Outlaw dugout. Danny 0 for 1. He was hit by a pitch and scored in the first. Line drive to third back in the second inning. 1 ball, 1 strike. Gonzalez, right-handed hitter, takes ball 2 high and away. Hunter Cornea on second base. After doubling a 3-run double. Let me get that Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard back up there for you if you're tuned in online at mylocalradio.com. Gonzalez takes ball 3 outside. Casey Perriman, the third Outlaw pitcher of the day. 3 guys that don't pitch a lot normally. Chris Perriman had pitched 9 innings before today. Casey Perriman had pitched 5.1 innings. Foul tip back to the screen for Gonzalez. Fills the count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Keisenstein on deck. He led the inning off with a solo shot. Perriman looks in. Looks back to second and delivers. High fly ball, center field. Perriman going back, and reaches up to make the catch. Long throw into third and heading home. The Outlaws will try to get him out. Jagger bobbles it, then misses the tag, and then reaches out and just gets Hunter Cornea on the tag. So Gonzalez flies out to center, and tagging and being thrown out at home is Hunter Cornea to prevent one more run from scoring. It's 12-1, bottom of the third when we return on this First Bank of Evanston presentation of Outlaws baseball on the Big Dog and mylocalradio.com.
You're in good hands when you choose Dr. Stosage and Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties for dental implants and wisdom tooth extractions. They work with passion and focus. They use techniques and technologies that are modern and precise. With 2 decades of experience, their skills are highly specialized. If you need teeth extractions or dental implants placed, come see Dr. Stosage or Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties, 50 Park Road, or call us at 307-789-9034.
In business since 1936, Ellingford Brothers started with 3 brothers building bridges across Wyoming. Over the years, the company has expanded into different aspects tied to construction, including ready-mix, steel fabrication, heavy hauling, hotshot services, and crushers. Ellingford Brothers is reliable, honest, and offers competitive pricing. When it comes to all things construction, come to Ellingford Brothers in Evanston, Wyoming. Call today, 307-789-1515.
That book on Kendall Cummings, the third of an inning pitched, allowed 2 hits, 5 runs, all 5 earned, 3 walks, and 1, no, that hit batsman was Chris Perriman. No strikeouts, but that the 5 runs allowed, a pretty lopsided number. Casey Perriman comes in, the Outlaws get the double play, an unconventional way, a fly out to center field, and then a 8-5-2 double play as they caught Hunter Cornea trying to tag from second and get home. Ryan Fisher with his second at-bat of the game, doubled to lead off and then scored in that first inning. Takes ball 1 from a new pitcher. out on the mound. Looks like Kyson Stein day is done pitching. Fisher, high chopper to short. Gonzalez, great move. Boy, throws off balance. Running to his right, makes the throw, gets the out. It's Jason Luke on the mound. Six-3 putout. Fisher retired. Reed Gross to the plate. Not Reed Gross. Looks like the Outlaws have put Hank Allred into the game in place of Gross, whose left arm must be hurting too much. It was hit by a foul-tipped ball, and since then he left his spot at pitcher, or at catcher. Gross may be done for the day. So Hank Allred swings and misses, then takes ball one way up high. Hank getting some chatter from his teammates in the dugout, takes strike two. A ball and 2 strikes for Allred. Hank hits right, unlike Gus, who hits left. Allred, open stance, bat on the shoulder. And then as Luke delivers, he reaches out, slaps it down the first baseline into right field. The catch is made. It looked like in foul territory. And we have 2 outs. Seth Lloyd to the plate. Seth lined out to right field in his last at bat. Hit it very well, but right at the right fielder. This Xtreme team, I think the only guy that's been in the same spot for more than 1 inning is the shortstop, Danny Gonzalez, who is playing baseball next year at Arizona Western. Seth Lloyd hits one in the gap right side and earns a single right under the glove of second baseman Tay Newman. So Lloyd on with 2 outs, a 2-hit single. Brings Gus Allred to the plate. Outlaws trailing 13-1. Evanston is the home team on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Oof, plunk. That didn't sound good. Allred hit in the back by Jason Luke. He flips the bat over toward the dugout, and it takes a funny bounce back out toward the pitching mound. So Allred hit by the pitch, takes his base. Jason Luke on the mound. A left-handed pitcher. Jagger Mitchell to the plate with men on first and second and 2 down. Luke winds and misses high, ball 1. Luke, the kick, swing, and a little foul tip into the mitt. 1 ball, 1 strike. Not a very committed swing by Jagger Mitchell, hitting .333 this season. 1 ball, 1 strike. Lloyd on second. Takes his lead. Jagger takes ball 2 just outside. Outlaws looking for a lopsided inning after the Utah Xtreme had their own 8 runs in the top half of this inning. Mitchell, line drive, well hit to center field, over the center fielder's head, and clear to the fence. Dalton Hodge was playing shaded off to right field, and Jagger made him pay for it. Ripped it past him. Lloyd scores from second. Allred in from first. And the Outlaws put a couple of runs on the board to climb to within 9, 12-3 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Mitchell with the 2-bagger and a couple of RBIs, his 19th and 20th of the season. Casey Perriman to the plate. Casey with him, throw right, he hits left. Switch that. He throws left, hits right. Takes ball 1 high from Jason Luke. Outlaws have a bat sitting over by the Xtreme dugout. Casey takes strike 1 on the outside half. Some words from Seth Lloyd and Coach Jason Lloyd. Seth a little fired up about something. Outside, ball 2 to Perriman. Casey walked It was an RBI walk because the bases were loaded at the time in the first inning. Outlaws stranded 3 in that home half of the first. Perriman pops it straight up to the netting, and it drops back down. Now, if Evanston can find a way to come back and win this one, they would have a very long outside shot at making it into bracket play Monday, with semifinal games at 10 and noon. Runner heading for third in standing up. Jagger Mitchell got a great jump as Jason Luke wasn't even watching, paying attention to him. It's also ball 3 to Casey Perriman, who has a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Perriman rips it down the left field line, just foul by maybe 18, 24 inches. Great hit by Perriman, but just foul. Good contact. See if Casey can do that again. Ball thrown in from left field. Left fielder went out and chased that one, and the umpire also gave a new ball to Luke, the pitcher. Jason shakes off a call, shakes off another, and Luke kicks and delivers. Outside, misses. Ball 3 to Perriman. I had the count wrong. That's ball 3 for a full count. Luke winds, delivers. Perriman down the third base line, off the third baseman. Gonzalez was headed to his right, has to stop, turn back to his left, and Perriman, with 2 down, is on first. I'm going to give Casey a single. Not sure if that's the official call that will be, but I may double check that in a bit. Casey Perriman, that gets Jagger Mitchell home from third. And the Outlaws put another run on the board, trailing 12-4. Kendall Cummings at the plate, strike 1 on a swing and a miss. Let's see if we can get an update on whether Coach Mitchell scored that as a single or an E5. Strike 2, high in the zone to Cummings. He's down 0-2 in the count, bottom of the third. Cummings pops this one high into shallow center field. Gonzalez goes back. It's in a triangle, a Bermuda Triangle spot, and the center fielder, Dalton Hodge, can't quite keep it in the glove. I'm going to call that an E8 because he had a good play on it, just didn't catch it. Casey Perriman to second, running all the way with 2 outs. Looks like Coach Mitchell determined that Perriman reached on an E5, so no RBI for Casey. And certainly no RBI for Cummings. He's going to give Cummings the single. I'm backwards on my scorekeeping. Brendan Thompson to the plate. Outlaws with runners on first and second. And 2 outs within 8, 12-4 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. And Thompson hits one at the shortstop. He short gloves it. Throw back to third, and back in safe is Casey Perriman. He had gone too far around third base. Brendan Thompson safe at first. And I'm not even going to write anything down this time until I see how Coach Mitchell scores that. It was right at the shortstop, and he just didn't make the play. Right down at the bottom of his glove, we'll call it the E6. A couple of errors bring Chris Perriman to the plate with the bases loaded. 2 outs, excuse me. Perriman takes ball 1 and swings and misses. Coach Thompson tells him, hey, you're leaning again. Stay up straight. Foul tip in and out of the glove. 1 ball, 2 strikes for Chris. Perriman started the game, had a decent first inning and second inning, but kind of fell apart in the third, allowed a couple of home runs, and then got pulled. Swings and rips it high and deep down the left field line, well out of play. Perriman, he's got great power when he really just sits on it and gets a hold of something. But he's been inconsistent being able to do that. A 300 average this season, 13 RBIs. A good chance to add to that total. Ooh, good eye. That looks like strike 3. But Luke just misses. Ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Luke winds, delivers, and misses well outside. No question there. Ball 3. The count is full. Luke working quickly. Wines delivers. Strike 3. Just blew it past Perriman for the strikeout swinging. And that ends the Outlaw 3-run inning. 3 runs on 1, 2, 3 hits. 1 error, 2 errors, and 3 runners left on base. That's 6 runners stranded for the Outlaws, trailing 12-4 on this First Bank of Evanston presentation of Outlaws baseball on the Big Dog and mylocalradio.com.
If you had a toothache, would you see a foot doctor? Or would you go to the dermatologist to have a baby? Of course not. When your vehicle needs service, take it to the best qualified mechanics. At Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet, our technicians are GM certified service experts. They're trained to know every inch of your vehicle. Don't trust your vehicle to just anyone. Have all your service done at Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet, 624 Front Street, Evanston. We're a different kind of dealer.
My name is Dr. Micah Pullins. I'm an orthopedic surgeon at Evanston Regional Hospital. I perform total hip, total knee, and total shoulder replacement. The huge majority of patients of mine that have undergone total joint replacement have been dealing with pain and disability for many years. After joint replacement and recovery, patients are back to doing the activities that they want to do.
At beautiful Bear Lake, skiing, snowmobiling, sailing, and swimming are just some of the fun activities offered to recreationists. The Greater Bear Lake Valley offers prime hunting and fishing areas, whether it's trout fishing in the streams or ice fishing for Cisco on the lake, hunting deer or seeking elk along the high mountain ridges. The scenic corner of Utah and Idaho offers outdoor recreation and historical interests away from crowds and high prices. Visit bearlake.org for more information.
Casey Perriman out for, well, he pitched, 2/3 of an inning in that second to close things out after Kendall Cummings came in and got 1 out. Cummings, 0.1 innings, or not 0.1, but 1/3 of an inning pitched and allowed 2 hits, 5 runs, all of them earned. Perriman came in, faced 1 batter, and got some help from his defense. Fly out to center field, and then the throw into third caught Hunter Cornea trying to stretch a tag advance from second to third. He was trying to stretch it to get home, and the Outlaws got him at home. So Hunter Cornea, he's been great at the bat, a single and a double and 5 RBIs, but a base running mistake. So Danny Gonzalez flew out to center to end that inning. Brings Kyson Stein to the plate. He's 1 for 2. Flew out to right, just missing a home run in the first inning. And then he made up for that in the third with a solo shot to right. It's lefty on lefty. Stein takes ball 1 down in the dirt. Casey Perriman on the mound. Casey this season has pitched 5 and, well, now 6 innings. And his ERA coming in was 17.063. Stein with such a strong bat turns on that one and rips it down the first base line. You could hear the ball, the air going past the ball as it ripped through. Will play baseball for College of Southern Idaho. He's a Jordan beat digger in high school. 1-1 and inside, ball 2 to Stein. 12-4 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Xtreme with the lead. They beat Wasatch 10-0. They beat Cache Valley Titans 7-1. Outlaws with Casey Perriman on the mound, and Stein may have come off the end of the bat or the handle to second base. Thompson throws to first and gets the out. So Stein 1 for 3 on the day, grounds to second base. Tay Newman to the plate. RBI double in the first and scored. Hit by a pitch and scored in the third. Right-handed hitter, wide stance, and Perriman misses high and away in a big way. Way out there. Jagger just kind of turned his head and watched it go by to see where it rebounded out to. 1 ball, no strikes for Tay Newman. Perriman winds, delivers, and just misses outside. Oh, no, I think that the umpire called that strike 1. He did. It's a little bit of a delayed call. Caught me off guard. 1 ball, 1 strike. Perriman, the kick, the pitch, and that one again. Not even somewhere that Jagger can make a catch on that pitch. If a left-handed hitter's there, it's probably a foot or 2 behind him. Ryan Fisher playing catcher. Jagger Mitchell's at third. Perriman winds and delivers and misses outside. Thompson still at second. It's Gus at first. And let's see what else may be different. Jagger's at third. Seth Lloyd at short. 3 balls, 1 strike. Perriman delivers and just misses. Free base for Tay Newman. Looks like Kendall Cummings in left. Maybe Hank Allred. I think it's Cummings in right still. Chris Perriman in center. And I think that's Hank Allred in left. I don't see Fisher behind the dish very much, but that's where the fish is at. Swinging late, fouling it off, Preston Bird. He homered, a 2-run shot in the third, flew out to center in the first. Ryan set up behind the plate, that's Fisher. And Perriman misses low and in. Ball 1 to Preston Bird. Again, 1 for 2 with that 2-run homer in the third. It was Kyson Stein hit a solo shot. Tay Newman was hit by a pitch, and then Preston Bird hit a 2-run homer. Bird lets it go by. Ball 2 from Perriman. Newman, 1 for 1 on the day. He's on first after a 5-pitch walk. On deck, Dalton Hodge, 2 for 2 on the day. Perriman winds, delivers, and Bird fouls it back. Count even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Evanston will certainly get back on the field next week, July 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th in Jackson. We'll cover Thursday, or no, not Thursday. Thursday is the 4th of July. We'll cover Friday and Saturday's games at Jackson. Pitch high and away from Perriman is ball 3. Count is full to Preston Bird. We don't have a schedule yet on that tournament in Jackson. But as I mentioned, we'll cover Friday's and Saturday's games next weekend. Pitch just misses outside. Ball 4 to Bird. He takes his base. That's 2 straight walks. Kendall Cummings got into some trouble in the 3rd inning when he walked 3 straight, then allowed Angerath to get on with an error before a bases-clearing double by Hunter Cornea. Perriman has 1 out, and he's walked runners to first and second. Newman on second, Bird on first, and Perriman just misses to Dalton Hodge, ball 1. Hodge 2 for 2, a double in the first, singled and scored in the third. He stole second and stole third before he was hit home. Holds his swing back on a high fastball, ball 2 to Dalton Hodge. Mentioned his twin brother, Porter, drafted by the Cubs as a family of baseball players. Hodge will play at Salt Lake Community College, takes ball 3 outside. Perriman's got to find that strike zone. He's missed on 5 straight, and 7 of his last 8 pitches have been for balls. Inside, on the corner, strike 1. Hodge turned away. Thought he was going to get a 4-pitch walk. Gets some chatter from a dugout, smiles, and steps back into the box. 12-4 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Outlaws down against the Utah Xtreme. Perriman delivers at the numbers. Strike 2. Hodge again thought he'd be taking his base. His teammates in the dugout say, swing the bat. Do you want to hit? Outlaw outfield playing deep. Hank Allred deep in left. Everybody straight away, and Hodge strikes out swinging. Strike 3 from Perriman. First strikeout of the day for Xtreme hitters. And we have 2 down with Kate Perkins coming to the plate. Perkins grounded to second in the first, popped out to left in the third. He's 0 for 2. Only guy on the team who hasn't reached base safely at least once today. And he'd like to change that, but he lines it straight to second base. Brendan Thompson looks it all the way into the glove and ends the inning. No runs for the first time in the game. Xtreme does not score in an inning. No hits, no errors, and two runners make it left on base. They reached on walks. Outlaws down 12-4, bottom of the third. Make it bottom of the fourth when we return on this First Bank of Evanston presentation of Outlaws baseball on the Big Dog and MyLocalRadio.com.
There's an easy way to get a 10-day free pass to Flex Fitness. Log on to the Evanston sports pages at mylocalradio.com and click on the Flex Fitness logo. This is Ben Carden, owner of Flex Fitness in Evanston. When you click on the Flex Fitness logo displayed on the Evanston sports pages at mylocalradio.com, we'll give you a 10-day free pass to work out here at Flex Fitness. Log on right now and get your 10-day free pass to Flex Fitness. Click on Flex Fitness on the Evanston sports pages at mylocalradio.com and come check us out.
In addition to local information and the best live coverage of local sports, you can stream music 24/7 at mylocalradio.com. Log on and choose the music you like best. Classic or modern country, indie, adult contemporary, or classic rock. Stream it live through your computer or cell phone. Listen to the music you want and don't miss the information you need. Like us on Facebook and visit mylocalradio.com today. Outlaws at 1-2 on the weekend, 15-17 overall, and trailing 12-4 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Looks like we may have another new pitcher. Jason Luke was on the mound, but he puts on the catcher's gear and heads back behind the dish. So close the book on him. 1 inning pitched, allowed 3 hits, 3 runs. I think none of them earned. There was an error early on. Nope, no. 1 was earned. To the mound goes Cade Perkins. Cade will play baseball at Salt Lake Community College this coming year. Number 7. He's 0 for 3 batting. Pitches right, so this will be the first righty the Outlaws have seen today. And Emerson will lead off with Ethan Buse at the plate. Needing a couple of runs here to keep things alive. If they really want to make things interesting, get a lopsided number. Another 4 or 5 runs and make it close. We'll see, though. Cade Perkins, part of the Cottonwood 5A state champions in Utah this past spring. Gonzalez still at short. Kyson Stein at third. Looks like Dax Newman at second. First base is Hunter Cornea. Out in right. No, I'd just been able to see Carson Angeroth's number. Not sure on anybody else. I think that's Dawson Lee in left field. This Utah Xtreme team, a hodgepodge of all-star guys that are going on to play college baseball. They range from northern Salt Lake area to Jordan, Cottonwood, and down into Spanish Fork. A couple of guys played for the Dons. Outlaws have Ethan Buse up to the plate. Buse 0 for 1, popped out to right in his first at bat. And we'll see what we get from Cade Perkins. He delivers his first pitch low, and Buse takes it for ball 1. Buse came in hitting .385, had 5 RBIs, including 2 in a 2-run ground rule double earlier today. Rips one down the third base line, but foul. Coach Jason Mitchell chases that one down, and will walk it in to his spot in the coach's box. 1 ball, 1 strike for Buse. Perkins misses badly in the dirt. That bounced, that barely got to the dirt. Almost hit the grass out in front of the plate. It's at 12 feet out from the front edge of the plate. 2 balls and a strike. Perkins delivers, and he found the strike zone easily there, down low, but strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes for Ethan Buse. We'll turn the lineup over to Ryan Fisher, the top of the order. After Buse, see what he does. Perkins again misses in the dirt. Count is full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. We're here at Orem High School, the Tiger Field. Buse awaits, and Perkins misses low and away, ball 4. A 7-pitch walk for Ethan Buse, and he's on board with the leadoff base on balls. Ryan Fisher to the plate, doubled in the first and scored, and then hit into a ground ball to the shortstop in the third. Danny Gonzalez about the only guy who stayed in the same defensive position today. He's still at short. Ball 1 to Fisher, outside. Ryan's third at bat of this game. Went 1 for 3 in game 1 this morning against the Cache Valley Titans. Low and away, ball 2 from Perkins. He's got good velocity. Probably throws almost as hard as Carter Young, who we saw the Outlaws get swept by against Casper this past Tuesday. Perkins winds, delivers, and misses outside. Perkins just hasn't found the strike zone yet. Consistently, he's thrown 2 strikes. Buse fouled 1 off. The other one, he let it go by. Other than that, 7 balls. 1 strike. Fisher taking all the way on the 3-0 pitch. Ryan turns to third. A little chuckle with Coach Lloyd. Turns back. Steps into the box. Perkins delivers. Low and away, ball 4. A 5-pitch walk for Ryan Fisher. Runners on first and second as Buse advances to second with the walk. 12-4 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. And the Outlaws yesterday, an 11-2 win over the Reds, a team from the Bountiful area. And then they come from behind. They tied it up. The Outlaws did at 6 against Park City last night. But then Park City with a walk-off single to win the game. In the bottom half, they were the home team. The bottom half of the 7th inning, Park City won it. Similar story this morning. The Outlaws were the visitors. Battled back in the top of the 7th to tie it at 3-all before Cache Valley loaded the bases and then singled to earn the win 4-3. Hank Allred to the plate. Hank, last time up, popped out to right field. And takes ball 1. That one bounces in the dirt. Runners going as it gets away from the catcher. That catcher currently is Preston Bird, I believe. Looked like a 15 between the strap that holds that catcher's gear on. Perkins delivers and misses low and away. I should mention the runners advance, so Ethan Buse to third. Ryan Fisher over to second, takes any force away, except at first, should Allred put it in play. Hank foul tips it back, and that hits Bird in the face mask. He turns his head, takes it off, adjusts a little bit, makes sure he's okay. Some clouds coming in, maybe in danger of a little bit of moisture. It wouldn't be much, not real heavy clouds, but there is the possibility. Perkins misses low and away to Allred, who's got 3 balls and a strike. Looks like Orem showing 91 degrees, no chance of precipitation. Perkins delivers a swing and a foul tip back to the backstop for Hank Allred, who has a full count. Heard a member of the Outlaw, one of the Outlaws over in the dugout say, "Come on, Hank the Tank." He steps back in, ready to battle. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And Perkins misses low and away, ball 4. That's 3 straight walks for Perkins. Loads the bases, and he's going to get a talking to from his infield and another individual from the dugout who's, I think, a friend. Looks like Perkins may be done. Cade Perkins faces 3 batters, and Danny Gonzalez had his right wrist taped. He's in the process of removing that tape. Like he's decided, okay, I'm taking the mound. It's my turn. I think it is going to be Gonzalez pitching. We'll take a quick break and see if that is indeed the case. Be right back on this First Bank of Evanston presentation of Outlaws Baseball on the Big Dog and mylocalradio.com.
We're here to help strengthen our community. Yes, that's right. At Trona Valley Federal Credit Union, we take pride in belonging to our community. We encourage people of every race, gender, and belief to come together and give their all towards the betterment of our community. It's about people helping people. When you join our credit union, you also join a movement. At Trona Valley, we are thankful for our members, member NCUA, trust NCUA, a credit union system that is safe, sound, and secure.
Receive the best service in the industry when you lease or purchase office equipment from the professional, friendly staff at Mountain West Business Solutions. With a guaranteed quick turnaround time, we will save you money, time, and energy with quality products and customer service that is unmatched in the industry. Serving customers in Wyoming and Utah, Mountain West Business Solutions is a local company with a toll-free number, 866-583-9925. Call us today.
An 8-run lead, 12-4 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard for Utah Xtreme, but after Cade Perkins loads the bases with 3 consecutive walks to start off the home half of the fourth, his shortstop, Danny Gonzalez, says that's enough. Perkins, you're done. You pitched no outs, 0.0 of an inning. No hits. He walked 3. He's on the hook for anybody of these 3 Outlaws who score. And we'll see how that goes with Seth Lloyd at the plate. 1 for 2 in the ball game. Singled and scored in the third, lined out to right in the first. Lloyd hitting .432. He leads the team with 38 RBIs. Gonzalez inside and low in the corner, strike 1. Get that Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard back up there for you if you're tuning in online at mylocalradio.com. Gonzalez misses, low and out. Ball gets away from the catcher, and Evanston will send a runner around to score. Buse in from third, slides in just safe. The ball also got away from Gonzalez, so even if the ball had beat him there, it got past him. So the Outlaws score a run on the, not sure if you call that a wild pitch or a pass ball. I'm going to give it a pass ball. Runners on second and third, and Seth Lloyd at the plate. Takes ball 2 up high. Ball 3, I think. No, 2 balls, 1 strike. I gave him an extra. 2 balls and a strike, and he pops one high over the third base dugout, out of play. Count evens up at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Lloyd taps both edges of the plate, hugs that left-sided box. Gonzalez throws right, and one gets away from him, just loops in there. He gave out a shout as soon as he let it go of, whoa, you might have heard it, that shout of. He has a nice laugh, as do the parents and fans. Both teams in the dugouts. That fills the count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Delivery, high and out, and Lloyd takes his base on a ball 4. Loads the bases back up. That's 4 consecutive walks for Outlaw hitters, and Gus Allred comes to the plate. He's 0 for 1, hit by a pitch and scored in the third, struck out swinging in the first. Earlier today against Cache Valley, he went 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts swinging, 1 strikeout looking. Gonzalez misses high. From what I've seen from Gonzalez so far, I don't know if he has much room to talk with Perkins. Cade walked 3 straight, but Gonzalez has not yet found the strike zone consistently either. Misses ball 2, down low and in. Third baseman Kyson Stein probably thinking, hey, guys, you should have kept me in there. I gave up 1 hit, 1 run in 2 innings. High and out from Gonzalez is ball 3 for Allred. 3 balls, no strikes. And Utah Xtreme is... looks like they're trying to walk the Outlaws back into this game. 4 straight walks. Outlaws scored 3 runs on 3 hits against Jason Luke, who pitched the 3rd inning. And here in the fourth, Evanston has 1 run on no hits, 4 walks, and a passed ball. 12-5 is the score on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Gonzalez just trying to throw a strike, walks Gus. That's an RBI walk for Allred, his 27th RBI of the season. Make it 12-6. Hank Allred over to third. Seth Lloyd to second, and Gus Allred to first. 12-6 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. And time running down on this game. We started about 10 minutes late. Jagger Mitchell at the plate. Takes strike 1. From Danny Gonzalez. Gonzalez winds and delivers and misses high to Mitchell. Jagger hit by a pitch in the first. A 2-run double in the third. He also scored in that inning. Has 20 RBIs on the season. Looking for a couple more here. Pops one up to the netting. If the Outlaws can keep this inning going long enough, this could be the final inning of the game. We've gone an hour 45, and Evanston is the home team. And I should update. We're actually in the fourth. Yeah, no, I don't need to update. Gonzalez delivers, misses well outside. Allred starts to run from third, but changes his mind wisely and heads back. 2 balls, 2 strikes, I believe, is the count on Jagger Mitchell. 2-2, confirmed by the umpire. Gonzalez kicks, delivers. Jagger back up the middle. Double play opportunity. Perkins steps on second, whips it to first, and gets the double play. Allred scores from third, and Seth Lloyd moves to third. Allred does not make it to second. Jagger out at first on a 6-3 double play. So Evanston, a couple more runs in the inning. That makes it 12-7 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard with Casey Perriman to the plate. Ball 1 outside to him. 1 runner on third. Perriman swings at something high and misses. He sags his shoulders and gets some ribbing from his teammates after chasing that one. Perriman reached on an error in the third, walked, and was an RBI walk in the first. Strike 2, low in the zone to Perriman. Right at the knees from Gonzalez. Outlaws down to what could be their final pitch, trailing 12-7 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Gonzalez shakes off a couple of pitches, then steps off the rubber. Looks to third. Seth Lloyd is there. Outlaws, nobody else anywhere else on first or second. 2 outs. And the pitch, Perriman pops up. Gonzalez takes a few steps forward, settles and makes the catch. And I think that might end the game because of time. Outlaws just had a final chance, didn't make it happen. They got a couple of runs, 3 actually, in that 4th inning on no hits, no errors, and 1 runner left stranded. A final score of 12-7 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Utah Xtreme gets the win. Outlaws dip to 15-18 overall on the season. A decent performance, though. A 5-run loss against a all-star team of guys from state champions in Utah. We'll take a quick break, have your post-game show, look ahead to what's next for Evanston when we return on this First Bank of Evanston presentation of Outlaws baseball on the Big Dog and mylocalradio.com.
When it comes to shopping online, you definitely want to put thelumberyard.com on your list of favorites. You'll save time and money by visiting thelumberyard.com first. You'll find a huge selection of inventory to choose from. We've got everything you need for any of your home, yard, or shop projects. Get excellent prices and quick delivery when you shop at thelumberyard.com. We are part of the local community, plus we ship all over the United States. Log on today to see what all the excitement is about.
As your local local Ricoh, Toshiba, and Sharp dealer, Mountain West Business Solutions represents quality office equipment that lasts. We work with each client to understand your workflow, your goals, and your bottom line. Whether you lease or purchase office equipment, we have many ways to work with you to provide the best products at the best value. We also service and provide supplies for HP printers. Call Mountain West Business Solutions today. Let us help you find the best solutions for you and your business.
The first school in Evanston opened in 1870 with 8 students. Since the very beginning, excellence in education has been the goal. Dedicated teachers and staff, board members, and community members have focused on student learning. The Uintah County School District No. 1 has graduated many young men and women who have gone on to be successful, productive citizens, parents, and leaders around the world. Our heritage continues today. Uintah County School District No. 1, Pathway to Excellence. Utah Xtreme improves to 3-0 at the Rocky Mountain School of Baseball Firecracker Tournament. A 12-7 win over the Evanston Outlaws. Evanston with 3 runs in the home half of the 4th, and then time run out, and the game is over. Outlaws go 1-3 on the weekend and dip to 15-18 overall ahead of next week's tournament at Jackson. In this one, the winning pitcher, Kyson Stein, he went 2 innings. Allowed 1 hit, 1 run. 1 it was earned. 2 walked 2, struck out 2, hit 1 batsman. Outlaws the losing pitcher Chris Perriman, who went 2 innings, allowed 5 hits, 7 runs, all earned, 2 walks, and hit 2, allowed 2 home runs. Utah Xtreme will play again right now against Park City. That's scheduled to start, 8 minutes ago. The Outlaws are done at this Rocky Mountain School of Baseball tournament. I don't think there's even an outside chance of Evanston qualifying for Monday's championship bracket play. If they do, by any chance, then they would play at 10 a.m. or 12 noon. We would have the game in the semifinals right here on K9, mylocalradio.com as well. Today, Ryan Fisher in this second game, 1 for 2, 2 runs scored. Reed Gross walked 1, so 0 for 0, and then Hank Allred went 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. Seth Lloyd 1 for 2 with 1 run. Gus Allred 0 for 1 but walked, was hit by a pitch and scored a run, also had an RBI. Jagger Mitchell 1 for 2, a run scored, 2 RBIs, and a 2-run double in the third. Casey Perriman 0 for 2 with an RBI. Kendall Cummings 0 for 1. Brendan Thompson and Chris Perriman both 0 for 2. And Ethan Buse 0 for 1. Walked once and scored a run. A little bit of highlight for the Utah Xtreme. Kyson Stein 1 for 3, a solo shot. Tay Newman 1 for 1 with a RBI double. Preston Bird 1 for 2, a 2-run homer. And Dalton Hodge went 2 for 3 with a run scored and an RBI. And then Hunter Cornea, 2 for 2, had a double and a single, 5 RBIs. That was a 2-run single and a 3-run double. Hunter Cornea, great day. There's a group of guys that 8 of the 11 on the roster are playing, at least 8 of the 11 are playing or have played college baseball. One of their brothers has been drafted by the Cubs, so bunch of good ball players in Utah Xtreme. Well, that's going to do it for this weekend for the Outlaws. Again, unless they play Monday, it's not a very likely possibility as they went 1-3 at the tournament. They would have needed to beat Cache Valley and or Park City this weekend to have a chance at playing on Monday. So the Outlaws' next action will likely be on next Thursday at Jackson, a tournament over the 4th of July. The tournament runs the 4th through the 7th, and we'll cover the games on the Friday and Saturday, the 5th and 6th, at the Jackson tournament right here on K9 and mylocalradio.com, so you can look forward to that this next weekend. Until then, I thank you for tuning in. Hope you have a great rest of the weekend. And until the next time the Outlaws take the field, go Outlaws.
Thank you for tuning in to today's broadcast of Evanston Outlaw Baseball on mylocalradio.com. Go online to check out more live and archived action from Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho. Today's executive producer is Val Cook. This has been a wholly owned production of Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC. No portion of this stream may be used or rebroadcast without the expressed written consent of the aforementioned rights holder. We thank all of our sponsors for making this broadcast possible, and mostly, we thank you for tuning in.